in this question, wherein we are going to look into the problems on relative velocity, where I have given a very good and a lengthy explanation in such a manner that there will be no question that you will be finding it difficult on relative velocity. So now, boat and water, so two bodies in motion. So naturally, they will be having some relationship with one another. So in this case, the velocities will have to be accounted by taking the relative velocity. Say a boat is rowing with a velocity of 6 kilometers per hour across a river. And then what happens is water is flowing. So boat will move and water will push it down. Boat will move, water will push it down. So that's why instead of going straight, it will have some distance along the river also covered, because the river water is pushing it. But one thing is sure, the speed of the boat will be 6 kilometers per hour. The speed of the water is given 2 kilometers per hour. So using this 2 kilometers per hour and 6 kilometers per hour, for which I have shown a separate diagram, and let this angle be equal to theta, the angle through which the boat is having a deflection from the straight line across. So from there, sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, which is 2 by 6. Don't cancel it. Don't put it as 1 by 3. Reason is that 2 kilometers per hour, 6 kilometers per hour, you leave it as it is. Using that, if you do the calculation for x, that also will be kilometer per hour. So that is how I have done. Then find the value of x. X you will finally find is equal to 4 root 2 kilometers per hour. Because the breadth of the river is given 300 meters, so this kilometer per hour, convert it into meters per second. For that, see here, 1 kilometer is 1000 meters per second, 1000 meters, sorry, and 1 hour is 3600 seconds. So 1 kilometer per hour will be 1000 by 3600 seconds, which if you simplify further will be equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Now you will have this kilometer and hour units mentioned very often in the exam questions. Don't leave it as it is, convert it into SI system, then after the conversion, kilometer per hour into meter per second, don't forget multiply 5 by 18. Yes man, must multiply 5 by 18 when you want to convert kilometer per hour into meters per second. That is why that explanation being important, I have given a separate explanation for that. Now taking this into account here in our actual problem also, where the speed is given in kilometer per hour, convert it. So 4 root 2 kilometer per hour multiply by 5 by 18, it will become meters per second, and the answer you get will be 20 root 2 by 18 meters per second. Apart from that, this distance is given equal to 300 meters. And in that direction, that is x, in this direction, x is velocity kilometer per hour. See, both are like that. So velocity is known this side, distance is also known this side. Distance is equal to velocity multiplied time. So from that, find out what will be the time taken. So when the boat is moving at an angle, in the same time only it will reach the point B. Because boat is moving straight, water is pushing it. Water is pushing it. So instead of going like this, it is moving at an angle, but all will be at the same time. Note that. So in that same time of 4 root 2, sorry, in the same time of 20 root 2 by 18 meters per second, distance equal to velocity into time. So from that, find the value of the time, which you find is approximately 180 seconds, that is 3 minutes. So if this takes 3 minutes, this also will be 3 minutes. In exactly the same 3 minutes time, the water also would have flowed to the other end, that is from A to B. So in this direction, we know the velocity of water. The time taken is 3 minutes. So distance is equal to velocity into time. Find what will be the distance. Right. So then, for A to B, distance A to B is equal to velocity A to B. Velocity of A to B. AB, and this is for water into the time t. So that will be equal to velocity A to B. If you want it in kilometers per hour, 2 kilometers per hour, then time is 3 minutes. If you want it per hour, divide by 60. So this is already in kilometer per hour into hour. So it will be directly kilometers. So which will be equal to kilometers. So will be equal to 0.1 kilometers. Leave it like that, or if you want to convert it into meter, multiply 1000, because 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. If you multiply by 1000, you will get it equal to 100 meters. So that is the answer.